One thing that really stands out in and I'll never forget, is going in to do the Shine On sessions. When that's so clear in my mind, because I think, Roger was in the studio already, and I walked in, I think we were listening through to it. We were actually listening to that track, Shine On, I think. And Roger was in there first, and I came in, and I don't think Dave or Nick had arrived. Anyway, we went in the studio, and I saw this guy sitting at the back of the studio. He's only as far away as you are from me. Well, I didn't recognise him. So I sit down next to Roger, and we start doing whatever we're doing. I said, "Who's that guy behind you? Friend of yours?" And Roger said, "You don't know who he is?" And I said, "No." And it took me ages. And then Roger said, "That's Syd." And I just cracked up. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Because by that time, he'd shaven all his hair off. He was about probably 17, 18 stone. I mean, his eyebrows, everything. 7 years of no contact, and then to walk in while we're actually doing that particular track. I don't know, coincidence, karma, fate, who knows? But it was very, very, very powerful. And of course he stood up and said, "When shall I put the guitar on?" So that was pretty hard for all of us to take, I think. And then he went out of our lives again.
Yeah. But the fact that you're making this record that's, I don't know whether you would consider it all about Syd, but it certainly had a lot of Syd references.
Oh, the actual... There is. I mean, it's Roger, because he wrote the lyric, but obviously "Shine On You Crazy Diamond," it is about Syd. And even some of the stuff in The Wall, in a sense, is about Syd. And "Wish You Were Here." I mean, yes. I mean, it wasn't as such an album dedicated to Syd Barrett, because it would have said it, but it certainly was. It was a big it influenced, Syd's condition obviously influenced, or what Roger wanted to write about, try and express it, obviously, lyrically.